Welcome to day 3 aboard our cruise ship, the Norwegian Gem. Today we are currently in the port of Corfu, Greece. And while there are many beautiful beaches around Corfu and the surrounding islands that we do hope to visit one day, today we spent the day using one of the hop-on, hop-off buses to explore the city and the surrounding palaces as well as the old town. Of all the places that we visited on this trip, I do have to say that I think Corfu was one of the ones where it felt as though you walked off the cruise ship and immediately walked into someone's life as they were living in Corfu. Everyone that we were around was basically going about their normal afternoon routines. People were shopping at the local stores, getting their coffees. Everyone that surrounded us didn't necessarily look like a tourist, despite the fact that there was probably 2 cruise ships there on the day that we were there. Overall, it was a beautiful place, but next time I think I would probably focus more on the beaches and the nature opposed to the town itself. Day 4 on the cruise ship, and Sam and I woke up absolutely ecstatic. We were pulling into the Santorini caldera with Fira up over top overlooking us, and we were just excited to have a more relaxing, get lost in the alleyways kind of a day. And we also had quite a busy day, an exciting day planned, as we were taking a bus ride from Fira, where our cruise ship docked, all the way over to Ia, which is the more photographed side of Santorini, and just the side that has a lot more of those blue dome churches and everything else that you think of when you think of classic Santorini. So with that said, we were also going to stop at Santo Wines to get a little wine tasting in on our way over to Ia, as I've actually had one of their wines before we ever went over there. And truly, just Santo Wines seems to sit on one of the most beautiful views. I mean, you can't really go wrong with any place in Santorini, it seems. But we just sat there doing a little wine tasting and enjoying our charcuterie board, just in awe, looking out over the caldera and thinking that we were truly here in this moment. It was just breathtaking.
Take a picture of me.
Of course, I make fun of you.
While I was eating it or sucking on an olive.
You got a lifetime of this to go, you know.
Oh.
I actually like the tomatoes too.
Oh, yeah. they're not like overly juicy.
So what was your favorite place?
10.
The 10 where?
Santorini.
I'll take it. Oh, how easy it would be for us to have spent the remaining days of our cruise hiding out and wandering the streets and alleyways of Santorini. Everywhere you looked was just breathtaking, despite the fact that it was crowded with tourists. Once all the buses came through and it was just you and the few other people left to wander around by yourselves, it kind of felt like you had the place to yourself sometimes. And again, it felt magical looking out over the caldera, looking out over all of the boats and people just hanging out, enjoying a nice glass of wine over the balcony. There's really not a bad view in this whole place, it seems like. So we spent the better part of the rest of the day just wandering around, getting lost, walking in and out of many of the shops. They're very talented artisans all over the place, and I wish we could have bought so much stuff to take home with us just to have another little keepsake of this special time here. But truly, the memory of us just sitting out, having a glass of wine, overlooking the caldera, and just taking in the moment will be something that I will forever cherish, despite the fact that it's not on film. Can pray. No, keep praying. Oh my gosh, look at the city in the backdrop.
Careful.
I'm so city. I'm not even. I'm so city. Please don't.
As you on a phone.
I'm looking at the ground.
That's a not move.
As the sun began to set over Fira, it meant that our day in Santorini was coming to a very unfortunate end already. And opposed to taking a gondola back down, which had probably about a 2-hour wait, we decided to take the literal path less ventured and take the nearly 1,500 stair path back down to the waterfront, where the tenders could take us back to the cruise ship. I cannot even begin to express how much I thoroughly enjoyed our time here. The moment Sam and I both stepped back onto the cruise ship, we were already wanting to be back, especially to be able to enjoy a sunset over Ia, as so many people hope to do. And just to get to spend more time in the area and venture out a little bit more, especially to like the Red Sand Beach and other places that we didn't have time to. So, until we meet again, Upon returning to the cruise ship, we spent the majority of our time just taking in the views from our balcony with a few glasses of wine in our hand as we just listened to the waves hitting against the side of the boat, watching the last couple of tenders come back and forth and just taking in the last couple of views that we would get until we got to come back again and until we saw land yet again tomorrow. So it was a stunning day. I don't think that I can say that enough. I truly do hope and pray that we get the chance to come back here, maybe even for a week if that's possible. But this was a truly magical place, and I'm so thankful for our time spent here.